might get the dog bark from them, because they don't really have a bark for humans. They do the dog bark for us. So I'll see if they do it, but they're getting very wise to me doing this now. And instead, they want to eat my fingers. Don't you? You gonna bark? No, you're not. No. I'm watching you. No. No. There, you got a little bark. I don't trust you. I know what you're like. And you. Just you. That I might have a chance. No. But they are used to us, and that's why I can get this close to them. Like the other day, I went like that. That was bad. And I went like that, and it went up, and it got its foot and went like that on my hand, and it came down. So I got a little high five off them.
Oh.
What? Why you always go under here, I don't know. Yes. But say if I put my hand there and they'd bite, if I use that, I can prick. Usually you'll let me do anything. You're gonna bite that. See, I can do anything. I can rub it on them, do anything. That with my fingers, I'd have a meerkat hung off one by it now. And I don't know what it is. It's a bit like with the birds. If you go near a bird that's a bit aggressive and you put your face near it, they usually don't do all. You put your hand near it and they'll grab your hand. It's like they see us using our hands instead of using, say, our mouths. So they see this as a threat. Like, I can put your face near there and they won't be that threatened. They don't really care, do you? No, you're not going to bark. But that was, you got a few little barks off them, and that's what they'd make to a dog. And we'd only hear the bird of prey bark if a plane or helicopter came over, which in this weather I don't think is likely. Because they don't actually see our bird of prey as a threat. They see planes and helicopters as bird of prey. So it's a bit hard to get them to do that. And you've heard the pigs. Yeah, those are the pigs. Yeah, they're the pigs. Having a good squeal. Has whoever said a pig points? They squeal. Especially them ones. But there is a very good fact of a meerkat, and most women say they'd love to have this. But a meerkat has no external fat stores, so they can't store any fat on the body.
Wow.
Which, in turn, means when they dig, they're not burning any fat. They're just burning pure energy that they've eaten. Which means they do have to eat a lot. And if we didn't have a meerkat course on, we would give them a full apple, 2 full carrots, a full pear, 2 full bananas, a bunch of grapes, a few scoops of mealworms, 15 chicks, and a couple of eggs. And they'd put that away in the morning. With a tiny bit of help off magpies. Which we do have a problem here. The most magpies I've ever seen at once is 10. And that was all around the wallaby food dish. Which, if you're one of the people who salutes a magpie and says morning, you get bored here. You do it a lot. Yeah, all you're doing over there is rolling the shell around now. Or are you? No, you've still got a tiny bit in there. So they can put a lot of food away, but I don't think they'll do it. But when they stand up, they've got a little black patch on the belly, and it's only partially covered with fur. And does anyone know what colour skin a meerkat has?
No.
They have black skin.
Oh.
And after a cold desert night, they'll stand up in the sun, and on that little black patch, where the skin is, it's like a solar panel. and it'll warm the body up straight away. They're a bit like Teletubbies. It's a TV, it's a solar panel.
Does it not bother them that they're out in the snow and the hail and everything? I can't
Not
think
really.
That's one of their usual problems in the wild.
Yeah. But as all born in this country, they're climatised to our weather. So they aren't really fussed about it, really. Hiya. You don't care, do you?
It doesn't seem to be one I'm looking at just because they don't think there's any threats.
Well, we sometimes have a lookout, and lookout is actually supposed to last around about 5 to 15 hours per meerkat. Ours lasts 5 minutes. And then he gets bored anyway. We only actually ever have a lookout when all the others are digging. When they're like this, we never have a lookout. If 4 of them are digging, we'll always have one looking out. So they do have a bit. If they're all doing something, then there does need to be a lookout. And then sometimes he'll jump down and start digging with the others. They are odd meerkats. But them claws, they are perfectly adapted for digging, and each claw is 2 centimetres long. And they have got fingers, and they can grasp. You can just hear them making little noises all the time, talking to each other. That's a big go away what you're doing. We know some of them. That noise we haven't worked out yet. But we do know one of the noises, and that's one that the lookout makes. And it looks like he's got hiccups, because he sits up looking around, and he'll just go and then carry on looking and all he's doing there is letting everyone know that everything's fine. There's no predators, not to worry. And that's the noise he makes, but what are you doing? But there's a few ways that they eat, and they'll either pick it up and eat out their hands. They'll use the mud on the feet and like just stand on it so it sticks to the mud. Or they'll drive their claws straight through it and pick it up like that. Or they'll eat how that one is, straight off the claw. Are you still rolling that egg around? No, you've left it now. Hey! What are you doing? Crawl over him. They're funny, they don't care who's in the way, they'll just crawl over. Like, we did have a case the other day where they were digging just in front of you and just firing it back at everyone. But these stones hurt as well, and they were just firing them at them. You rolling your grape, but you can see the concentration on it. It really concentrates, and you don't choose to eat it slowly, do you? But meerkats, many people think they're cute, but they are believed to protect you. Because in Zambian belief, they're known as sun angels, and they're believed to protect you from the moon devil, who is a werewolf. So when I say this, some people say, well, how can someone that stands 8 inches tall protect you from a werewolf? But there's a lot of fact to it, actually. Because the Zambians build their villages around them and offer them food during the night. Which in turn would make these be on the mound at night. Which would mean there'd be a lookout. And what the werewolves are supposed to kill is lone cattle and tribesmen, which the lion would easily do. And if the lion came into the village, these would stand up alarm call, and the key out to a lion is stealth.